Thank you for joining us for everything. Thanks for joining Everything Must Change. My name is Kim Cotton. I'm your life coach and your hostess. And as always, I always want to bring the best to Charlotte, give you an opportunity to see the diversity that it's here in the city. I have an independent film maker who owns and operates New Visions Productions. It's a local productions company in here. He's also a playwright. He's a producer. Are you a director? Do you direct?
Absolutely, I do.
I'm going to let him introduce himself. His name is Daman, but I'm going to let him tell the audience about himself and what you do.
Thank you, Kim. First of all, I'd like to thank you for having me. And yes, I own and operate New Visions Productions. It is a local theater and film-based production company here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I started it 2 years ago, and I've actually completed 2 projects since then. The first one was a 30-minute short film, independent film, titled Dark Knight, and the second was a stage play I just completed in June of this year in Rock Hill, South Carolina, titled Matters of the Heart. And I was actually able to work with a lot of individuals who are very accomplished, individuals who actually are very connected within the industry. And the goal of my production company is to actually provide an outlet and an avenue in which young children, primarily children of color in many instances, that actually does not have an avenue anywhere else. Those that are interested in doing work in film, theater, media, etc.
Okay. Well, you know, we're going to provide some clips from your play, which my daughter raved about. She was so excited about it when she saw it. She's like, Mom, I met this guy. She was in Rock Hill. I don't know how she heard about it, because I didn't hear about it, but she really enjoyed it. So we're going to provide some clips about that. Also, some of the clips from your 30-minute short film. But right now, I just want to ask you a couple more questions so we can get some information. Who was your inspiration? How did you start as being a filmmaker? That's such a great...
It is.
It's big.
It is. And actually, I've always, one thing I tell people, it's funny you should ask that, Kim. In order to be an effective writer, because I write my own material, in order to be an effective writer, one has to have a vivid imagination. And when you're actually able to develop that imagination at a young age, and then you get in line with people and become affiliated with people who actually have a similar vision, or they're motivated in a similar way, then you're able to cultivate that which is already impregnated within you. My inspiration, I actually would have to say, would be several people in my life, but primarily my mother, who has actually always stood by me, and several people that I've actually been privileged to meet when I went off to college. I'm originally from New York City, and I made the move to North Carolina, where I finished high school, and then I made the move to Charlotte, North Carolina, where I furthered my education. And it's funny, I was actually a history major, and that's what my degree is, and I graduated from a local school here, Johnson C. Smith University, Golden Bull. I'm giving shout outs, go CIAA champs, 2008. But you know, I finished several years ago, and after I finished, you know, the educational background that I have with that allowed me to develop and hone my research skills, and I wanted to cultivate some new talents that was already within me. So with that, I wanted to put that on film and put that on stage, because, you know, even when you're able to research and tell an effective story, when you're actually able to put it on camera and educate through film and stage, that's powerful, and you can inspire other people, etc.
Okay. Well, we are so excited. Tell me some of your future projects that you have in mind.
Okay.
And then we're going to show some clips.
Absolutely. Well, some of the accomplishments I was able to have was my independent film was screened at the Seoul Film Festival in 2007. I'm actually going to repeat Matters of the Heart as a production in Charlotte sometime in the spring. And also my long-term goal is to actually have some type of tutoring program and academic development program for youth, minority youth, as well as other youth that actually want to venture into this area of film and theater. But right now I'm working on producing Matters of the Heart again in Charlotte, and another film titled Face of Dementia, which will be another 30-minute short.
The Faces of Dementia?
Face of Dementia. Dementia is a mental state, D-E-M-E-N-T-I-A.
I know dementia. Wow,
Absolutely.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I have to get some more history on that,
Sure.
more information about that. Tell me if I'm struggling, or you don't even have to struggle. We're not going to talk about struggle. Okay. How do you start in the film business?
How? Well, first of all, it helps when you actually have an agent. It helps, first of all, when you have an agent and you're able to actually get training You know, you want to develop your acting skills, whatever area you want to go into, but they all fall under the same umbrella. Your acting skills, your filmmaking skills, your editing skills, your writing skills. So you develop those.
I'm so excited that Daman joined us. The interview is short, but wait until you see the film. Stay tuned.